Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Roll for Damage, where I take these lovely nerds through my custom homebrewed version of the Rise of Tiamat, which we have dubbed the Scales Above. Just before we start introducing all the players, this campaign has been sponsored by Hero Forge. You probably saw the ad in the starting soon bit. They've just released their Hero Forge 2.0 color tools back in September. They're amazing. Go check them out. They have, at the moment, a Black Friday sale. So if you want some cool custom minis, now is the time to get them. We also are sponsored by Dungeon Fog, and they have a great map making tool. We'll be using one of their maps tonight, which I made in like half an hour. So you can make I've made much better maps. You can make serviceable things very quickly for your games, or really amazing maps when you learn the tools. Also want to thank Brepai for the amazing art you are seeing on screen. She does a good job, and she's also the one that did all the art for the recap you probably saw at the start. She's really talented, guys, so show her some love if she shows up in chat. All right. Usually we do recaps and stuff, but that was all just kind of done before. That's that video. So I will just introduce you all to the players and get started. Above me on screen, we have Sean playing Auric.
Hey everybody, my name is Sean. I am the DM over at Paradise RPG. You can find me all over the place at Odo_Sean. And yeah, I'll be playing Auric tonight, the Star Elf Chronomancer.
And Spider King.
And most importantly, the Spider King.
Next along, we have Agent Number 1 playing Saros.
Hello, I am Agent Number 1. I am part of the Wonders and Blunders crew, where I play a big lizard folk barbarian and do one half of the sound editing. I'm also here on Roll for Damage all the time, and you can find me on my own Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Agent Number 1, where I play mostly Total War right now. I am playing Saros Starweaver, the grumpy old mage slaying guy whose fat has all bubbled through the surface of his skin and left him grievously scarred from horrible previous encounters.
Yeah, that was horrific. Next along, we have Nia, played by Whistle.
Hi, my name is Shelby, or Whistle. I'm from the channel Whistle While You Work. It's a D&D channel where I tell stories from my D&D experience and draw whatever fun fantasy stuff comes to mind. I will be streaming after the 8th of December, a charity stream for St. Jude's Children's Hospital to celebrate hitting 30K and giving away some art and some fun stuff. So you should totally come check me out. You can find me on Twitter at WhistleWhist or on Instagram at Whistle While You Work. And I'll be playing Little Miss Nia, who is our young little half-elven mage who somehow has avoided most physical scarring, but has certainly been mentally scarred several times. Thanks, Nova.
You're welcome. Next along, we have Sloan, played by Shannon.
Hi, everybody. My name is Shannon. I am also from Paradise RPG. Over there, I play Scarlet on our Monday night show, Advantage in Paradise. I am also our community manager and one half of the Tim and Shannon Power Hour. And I mod for Sean for his Relaxing in Paradise stream, which is on Thursdays at 8:30. We got lots of stuff going on in Paradise, so come join us over there. We'd love to have you. And tonight, I will be playing Sloan, our party barbarian, who is learning how to read and write, and it's wonderful.
You make it sound like you're a lot sweeter than your character can sometimes be.
Excuse me, she's plenty sweet. I don't know what game you've been watching, but Sloan is very sweet.
Yep.
Sloan literally pet Leaf to sleep last game.
That's fair.
It's also pet death.
I also saw her rip a man's head off.
You know what? She's both ends of the spectrum, guys. Everything you want in a barbarian.
Get you a barbarian who can do both.
And lastly, we have the recap man himself, Leaf, played by Mike.
Yeah, hi, I'm Mike. I play Soaring Leaf on the Wind, who is a tabaxi roguish guy. I have been physically and mentally scarred in and before this campaign. I lost an arm, I died. I got dragged out of hell with a new arm, and now I'm back and not doing so great. I am the DM over at Wonders and Blunders. We're a 5e horror comedy podcast, and you can find us wherever you find your podcasts. You should jump in now because we're doing a murder mystery arc called Daggers Out, which is hopefully going to be a load of fun.
All right, and lastly, hi, I'm Nova1, and I DM this game on Roll for Damage. We have a bunch of games. You should check us out, but we have all the information in the panels below: YouTube, Discord, Twitter, schedules, the rest of it. If you're interested, go take a look. Right. So, you all had a bit of a journey last time. You went north to Oland. You got there, brimming, vibrant, energetic town that had been hit by a dragon and some cultists. They didn't get away unharmed. You took some time, talked to people, and tried to help as best you can. But things did look a little bit rough. Are you going to stay there for some time and help out? Or are you looking to get out of here as fast as possible?
I mean, I'm pretty sure me, Leif, and Auric just came from Mayor Suspicious over there. For the audience, we went to go speak to Garland, who didn't really seem like he could have fended off a dragon as the townspeople claim he did, and he had a very peculiar raven that, after some time being around it in a subtle spell cast of detect magic, found was a source of divination magic, and we are relatively certain that raven is watching us. So I know Nia told Auric and Leif, we need to leave because that thing's watching us. And I believe Leif heard him talking to it.
Well, it also interrupted us as we got outside, and I think we were about to go and collect our Kieran, or our Saros and Sloan to discuss what we're going to do next.
Yep.
Correct. So, you were up in the trees. So you'll head down the elevator to the bottom floor and move through the infirmary. They sort of set up in this long hall, where I think you was going to find, the other two members of your party.
Yeah, as soon as I see Saros, I'm going to subtle spell this. I'm going to send Saros a message so that this is all in his head. Very quick, we're being scried on here. Watch what you say.
And you would see Saros just kind of nodding to himself as he continues patching up people in the infirmary.
That is 3 sorcery points left. Cool.
Auric will lean over to Nia and just say, I think it would be wise if we found somewhere private to discuss what we're going to do next. And then under his breath, I may be able to at least hush our sound while we speak, but to avoid scrying crows.
I just told Saros, so he knows. We just need to get him and Sloan. We'll find a place.
So are you guys going to stay in the infirmary and just help, or who's walking around looking for a place to lay low? What's the plan here?
I think Auric will start looking for a place to lay low.
Okay. So as you step out, rain has started to fall. Everyone else has kind of made their way indoors. This village is mostly in the trees. The only reason they have this infirmary on the ground is because this is where people were injured when they tried to fight back against the cultists, and they didn't want to try to all move up the elevator before getting them stabilized. And since then, they've just kind of stayed here. So there's a lot of places on the floor which are not too, hard for you to find a place to kind of hide or lay low or just stay the night. The villagers don't seem to be paying you much mind. They've got too much else on rebuilding.
Quick question, Nova. If
Yes.
I ritually cast, why am I forgetting the name of it? The bubble.
Tiny hut.
Yeah, tiny hut. Oh my god. Will that still potentially cause some wild magic surging?
Probably, yes.
Yeah, cool. Just checking, because I wasn't quite sure on ritual casts, but that's okay.
Let me just grab my book of how bad things go for Auric.
Well, I don't know if I'm gonna do it, because now
I have the book now, you have to.
Now
I
you
know,
made him
but
with the
it's
book.
like this is the place where it's like this is not the place to accidentally kill all the trees within 300 feet.
They have told us they don't like arcane magic
Yeah.
in this place
Yeah.
as well.
I think Auric. No, I won't cast it because, at least not right now. Just yeah. So I'll just in that sense then. Where did we leave our cart?
You kind of left it at the entrance to the village. A villager has kind of brought it in a bit closer. They have like a sort of waypoint for horses, and it's like it's not such a stable. It's just like this angled shelter with hay in the back corner, and that the horses are sort of just in there, still attached to the cart, but they can at least reach the floor and eat from that. There's only one person on like outside doing anything, and it's that guy you talked to that had his whole dwelling sort of fall over. One of the first people you talked to last time. He's just sitting there and he's still just working on tearing apart the ruins of his house to start rebuilding. The sun is going down at this point, and it's getting quite cold with the rain and the very little light that comes through the canopy, but he doesn't seem to be slowing down. Other than that, every villager is more or less either in the infirmary or, boarded up in their homes.
Is this the guy that Sloan is helping?
Yes.
So really, the only place to find any shelter is in the infirmary.
There is some destroyed buildings that you could kind of, maybe there'll be a room or two that aren't completely, exploded by dragon. But if you want a intact house or entire building, it's infirmary.
Okay.
Maybe one of those ruined rooms to have this discussion, and then we can come back to the infirmary to rest.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
I mean, I'm good with it.
Okay.
So, Auric, just make a basic investigation check.
Yep.
And with your plus 15, that's
Holy
still
shit!
20. Right, so you do go looking around and you kind of go wandering through the ruins of these people's lives. You're a bit of a... I don't want to use the word callous, but just... I don't think you are, but you're a little oblivious to just that these were once people's homes. Because that's you don't consider things outside of what you find interesting. But as you're going through, you're sort of looking for anything that could be of use, and you see that the edge of a rug has been like turned back, and it just sort of catches your eye. As you sort of draw it back, there is a trapdoor underneath it, which will lead down to a cellar.
Excellent. I'll take a look inside just to make sure it's safe and there's nothing interesting in there. And as long as everything's okay, I'll go and collect the others.
Yeah, you kind of just look down, and there's not a whole lot of stuff down there. When the building collapsed, all the wine sort of like fell and shattered, but it's actually a lot larger than you thought. There seems to be several rooms splitting off. It's like some person decided to make a tunnel system out of their cell. They just never got too far with it before this all hit.
Okay. I was half expecting you to be like, there's a whole family down here.
And just spiders everywhere.
They got to protect from the lizard people. They're fighting with the mole people underground.
So then I would just go back and collect everyone from wherever they are and just lead them over to our new cellar.
Yep. Because you rolled a 20, I was like, oh, I didn't think you get that high on a 5, but sure, I'll give you something. Have a cellar. So yeah, you can head down there. I'm just going to. No, he's. That moment where the DM's like, is this actually what I want to happen or not? So, I wonder if this will work. Yeah. That. So I can add it together. Yeah, don't worry. It's the man that was just working at his home just doesn't seem to notice you. He sort of just nods to Sloane as she leaves the area, but doesn't really pay attention to where you're going or what you're doing.
When making our way over, can I like look up and just see if that crow is still perched and sort of watching us?
It's on its, like, you can kind of get a angle on the fact that it's back on its perch inside and it's not really facing out the window.
Okay.
As soon as we get down there in the cellar, I still want to cast Detect Magic anyway to make sure there's no divination sources.
Yep. Look, I'm not going to go into all that. You can cast Detect Magic. I was a bit, because we're getting close to the end of the episode last time, I had forgotten this, but Detect Magic isn't part of your standard schools. You are
is it not? Is it not a divination spell? It's a divination spell.
Is it?
Detect Magic is a divination spell.
I am confusing it with Dispel Magic, which is Abjuration. I apologize.
You're fine. I was about to say, wait, did I just set off a nuke?
That would have been interesting.
I don't play in schools outside of my
No. I'm sorry. That was my fault. I was looking at Detect Magic on my screen, on my sheet, and Dispel Magic next to it, and just conflating the two.
Mm-hmm. You're fine.
Go ahead, cast Detect Magic, and I'll just sit here and shut up.
Yeah, I cast Detect Magic, and I'm concentrating on that bitch because I'm making sure we're not being scryed on.
Yeah. As you still look around, there's no signs of magic down here.
I think we're safe. I don't sense anything.
As a precaution, I'll put up an extra layer of defense on spying, and Auric will cast his custom silence spell that he uses to conceal his violin playing.
Yeah, you haven't mastered that one yet, so you will have to make an Arcana check. However, you've done a few hours of research, so it's not a massive one. Just don't look too bad. Don't fuck it up.
No ones.
This is where a blood rain starts inside.
Oh no
you
way!
Fucked it up.
That's the only thing that could have fucked it up was I'm blaming Kieran for saying that beforehand.
You do have a hero coin. Just saying.
You if you want to use it, go nuts.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it. This is not the place to be conservative on our magic use.
You sit there and you start feeling it go out of control as you start this casting, and you're like, oh shit, and you. That'll do. I had raised the DC a touch because of this, but yeah, you sort of like bring it back in, and this sort of like shimmering bubble pops up because it is slightly different than the regular silence spell because you've been using it to. You've been working on this to practice playing music and not waking the others, especially since some people are very angry. You keep waking them up at night.
Yep.
No, it works. You can talk within this area. But anyone outside can't hear in.
So what's all this about?
We went to talk to Garland, and he wasn't telling us the truth. And he has a bird that's, I think it might be a familiar. Someone's able to see through it, and I'm almost positive that thing was listening to us. I don't know who's on the other side, though.
I got a feeling it might be that cult. got this guy under his thumb. Maybe it's not so much that he fought them off as struck a deal.
I concur.
Someone do that in such a short time, though. They said that this attack happened in minutes. Could that have happened so fast? Or did he already have a deal?
I mean, that's a possibility too. But looking at him, I mean, some people can be surprising in their abilities, but looking at him, he didn't look like the type to be able to single-handedly fight off that cult.
He did say that his wife was lost in the battle, though, so that he could be grieving, and maybe that's why he was acting that way.
I mean, there's enough bodies by the side of that infirmary to fill many graveyards.
Leaf, you heard him speaking to himself after we left, presumably to the crow. Regardless of whatever happened on that day, his bravery or his cowardice, he is working with somebody.
And whoever that is wants us to go to the Divination Pools.
Classically walk into a trap.
Well, I mean, they have laid out the quickest road to find them if it is the cult. They're interested in finding us, and just so happens we have a similar goal in that.
And if we know now, so we can be prepared.
What are these divination pools?
I don't think the mayor told us exactly what they are, but I would imagine they're probably used for scrying purposes.
Yeah, Auric.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about making a history check?
I feel good about it.
Don't mess it up.
Don't tell him that.
So, Auric thinks too hard about history and causes wild magic surge.
Oh god, don't actually put that. Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay, so is there anything about it? In your readings, there's a few places in the world which are either naturally or have been forced to align with certain schools of magic, for various reasons. And this Divination Pools rings a bell from some of your research, because you're looking into the new form of magic and you're hoping to find something along these lines for your type so you can draw on it more heavily. Divination Pools, because you rolled at 21, which ain't bad, were made by two elves who, back when the former queen had sort of defied and made a deal with the spirits of the forest to all elves, all the wild elves would give up their to ever be able to use arcane magics to awaken the sort of the forest spirits, and they became these eternally reborn elves. Some others have tried to do similar things in the past, to varying effects. Two very, very, very powerful divination wizards tried to do that in a temple in this forest. They decided that if they could, they were part of a group, a cabal of wizards. Their two most powerful gave up their chance to ever use magic again to empower this pool that fills at the center of a temple that is fed by a waterfall nearby, to make it so that you can pretty much break through protection against scrying, so that you can, with enough people concentrating on any sort of position, moment in history, anything, you can scry, and it sort of does break things a bit. You can see glimpses of the future. You can accurately read the past or other places in the world.
Okay.
Though apparently it is very, very taxing and does require... Originally, it was a cabal of 4 other very powerful wizards, so they have set it up to be you need 4 people to scry.
Okay. So Auric would relay most of that to the group, saying, these pools, from what I understand, these pools were made by some very powerful divination wizards, elves, really, to try to simulate what the Queen of the Elves did for these forests, for the wild elves, imbuing magic into them. I don't, whatever the cultists are doing at these pools, they must be using them to either spy on their enemies and kind of look around, thinking about Nia's attempt to identify scrying in here, or see brief glimpses into the future, or read the past with near perfect accuracy. It's taxing, though, so I don't know if cultists could do it on their own. But...
Well, I mean, Nova, divination's under Sarah Naric's domain, right? And she's of the metallic dragons, right? Just making sure I have this correct.
It's not so much that divination is under her domain, like a little bit, yes. There's a few gods that allow a little bit of divination, but if you want me to look that up, you'll have to give me just a moment. So
That's fine. Well,
I'll be with you in a second.
Yeah,
These
Nia...
pools have been empowered, similarly to this forest, with magical energy. It's a font, not unlike a few others in the world. This one specifically for divination.
But
supposedly it's around a temple.
But to access divination, if they're in line with Tiamat, that's what they're trying to bring back.
Well,
They could be looking for the other heads.
it's my thought. Or looking at past rituals from other generations of the cult, spying on individuals they would like to bring into the fold or remove from the fold. These
Whatever
pools
they're
are
using.
very powerful.
Whatever they're using for, I don't like it.
Well, might be something worth securing on our own.
How far north do we know these pools are?
I believe I have it. Oh, I actually have it. The divination pools are 15 miles north, and then west of a waystone that can be seen there. So I imagine they're a day away, maybe a day and a half.
I do not know
will
that
say on my-
securing is what I would do to them, but regardless, they need to be investigated.
Oh, now come on, Saros. Imagine how useful they'd be for tracking down your prey.
If we get about a mile away from the place, I can take a look at it before we get there. I have a
These
spell
pools,
that will allow me to look.
If they can use these pools for divination, for divining, they can break through blockage, anything that would stop them from seeing. Now, I don't know if that means that you wouldn't be able to detect them, or if this silence bubble I've created would still protect us. But if they're using some sort of familiar like the crow, or some other concentrated divination crow or enchantments, it seems like they may not be able to use the pools themselves, since it is so taxing, and from my understanding requires 4 powerful wizards. And if there are 4 powerful wizards in these pools, I would be hesitant for us to approach them.
have
Kind of looking
4
at
powerful-
Saros as he slowed his...
Saros is slowly, the smile going across
Yeah, like
his
as
face
like
as he's
Auric's words slowed down as he looked over to you.
If they have 4 powerful wizards, I can't imagine why they would bother with a familiar at that point.
Well, I think the thing we might have in our favor right now is that we're small potatoes in comparison to whatever they're using those pools for. So I think maybe we broadcast perhaps an idea through that crow to them use that to our advantage so that they don't feel like they need to use those pools to track us down. Give them all the information they need to know, or at least make them think that they're getting that.
Correct me if
That
I'm
might
wrong,
bias.
but didn't Harding say that we were perfect examples of the types the cult likes to kidnap?
Yeah, that is true, which is why I think if we were to say, absolutely, we're going to go to the divination pools, we're going to get there at a certain time, within earshot of that crow, then they may not feel the need to take on the taxing act of following us step by step.
Well, there's also
I see.
another adventuring party going there already. If we've timed this right, they might have their hands full with them first, so they might not even be worried about us.
Did the warden say when that group left? Don't recall.
Did he? Did I write that down? I did not write that down.
Yeah, Nia, do me a favor, make a religion check based on your previous question to me.
Oh, okay.
If they've left some time ahead of us, I suspect time will be the essence if we want to find them alive.
This is true.
7.
Sure, you believe Saranoric's the goddess of divination. You believe she's the goddess of a whole lot of things.
That's all I learned. I didn't pay attention in church, okay?
Continue.
I agree. I think time could be of the essence. It might be nice to catch them, halfway through getting killed. Might make it easier to, pick our side.
Well, if they're powerful casters and they've already gone through one set of people, as terrible as this sounds, because I really hope those people are okay, their magical resources will be depleted, which will make them easier to handle should we need to.
I think likely that party is dead, and when we approach, they will be fully re-energized because this attack happened a few weeks ago, and apparently this party, I don't know when this party arrived, but if they left yesterday, they're there.
That's
And then
true.
we can't leave until tomorrow, so I am operating under the assumption they are dead.
Well, like I said, if we get close enough, I can cast a spell that will allow me to look at this place before we're even within 500 feet. I can cast it a mile out. Give us plenty of time to see and make a plan before we go in. We need to be prepared this time.
Well, I agree with Leaf that we should make every effort possible to make them not think they need to watch our every step. So we need to behave as if we know none of this. Should be easy for us.
Sloane, you've been awfully quiet.
Just observing. It's a lot of information. I'm not magical, so I don't know what I can contribute to this conversation.
Well, you're a master fighter of some regard. You've been in hunting parties before. I don't know if you'd have any expertise on taking something like a temple.
That's true.
Sloane, you know for sure you've done that before.
That is true. I have done something like that before. So I think once we have more information as we get closer, I might be able to help more.
All right.
Well, I suppose we will need to rest for the evening, prepare to leave as bright and as early as we can.
This place, by the way, the cell you're in, is pretty sort of old, dusty, dirty. There is wine everywhere, making it kind of you're more or less standing in a thin layer of congealed wine and muck. Is this the place you want to stay for the night, or somewhere else where they've kind of got set up for, like, you could stay in the infirmary just fine. But if you're happy to stay here, I mean, by all means, go for it.
I believe that we should stay not here in the infirmary if we want to keep up the illusion that we have no suspicions and that we think we can approach these cultists. I think that would be best.
We're going to be here another day. I'd like to spend as much time doing what good I can to their people.
That too, of course.
When you guys are in the infirmary, are you going to be having a watch of any sort, or are you just going to just relax?
I mean, Nia's gonna be freaking watching. I don't know about you guys, but I don't like being scarred on.
I'm going to burn like all of my other spell slots to keep healing as we go overnight.
Okay, so at this point, you're going to make your way out of the cellar to the infirmary?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I want two of you you can quickly discuss if you need to. Two of you to make perception checks as you leave. As you kind of just like look around.
Not me, someone else.
Oh, I'm good at those. Let me
I'm
do
good at
one.
those two. I'll do the other one.
The hunter and the warrior. Okay.
Oh.
20.
It's Zeros.
It's too rainy. I can't see anything.
Oh, I wanna hug you.
Okay.
I heard there's 4 powerful cultist mages in the woods. So I'm on high alert.
Yeah. So you step out and you kind of just throw a glance up to where the apparently divination crow is, and the lights up there are out. The crow is not on its perch, nor is it on the windowsill. Either he's gone to bed or not there. You sort of look around a bit. You do see retreating into the distance, heading sort of northwest out of town, not following a road, a hooded figure.
Yeah, I think Saros just kind of points in the direction. Familiar face to anyone?
Does that look like the figure of the mayor? Not the mayor, the warden, whatever the hell he was. Garland.
If you want to make a perception check to be like, maybe, go for it.
This is
Now
going to
it's
be
been
so
pointed out.
bad.
Do we see the guy once Saros points it out, or is he gone?
Yeah, you see him. If this is to be a bit more specific about his build and stuff.
Can I do that too?
12.
Man, I didn't meet the mayor, so I don't know.
He just looks suspicious to you. You guys are so good at this game.
Still too rainy.
Suspicious
Okay.
+1.
Yeah, Auric, you do sort of look at him and be like, similar build. Definitely could be.
Auric will look to Saros and say, that could be our friend the warden, but I'm not certain. All I'm certain of is northwest of here are the Divination Pools.
Which way is he going? Which way is he going?
Northwest.
I need to see if I can move this.
I think we can take him by foot, or I mean, there are other ways to keep an eye on him.
I have a question because it doesn't say.
Hmm?
For the spell clairvoyancy, can you move the sensor or is it just there?
Pretty sure it's just there. You
Damn
put it in a point,
Clairvoyance, you
like-
can't move.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's like a security camera.
Okay.
The spell you're looking for is Arcane Eye,
Well,
which I have
Mister.
prepared.
yes, I know. You got me in trouble with that spell.
So, what do you all wish to do?
I'm just gonna say I don't want to lose him. I'll trail him.
I'll keep an eye in case anything else goes wrong. And Saros will actually head back into the cellar to sit down and cast Arcane Eye.
Okay. Is anyone else going with Leaf, or you're going to just try to chill and make sure nothing goes weird in town?
Auric
wasn't so
will,
low.
Auric will follow Leaf, but I'm not going to try to keep up with Leaf. He's obviously much faster than me. It's more the idea being try to be as close to Leaf as possible without disrupting in order to cast spells if necessary.
Yeah, I think I would have gone with him too, just as protection.
Nia will
so
stay
I-
back at
Back
the.
up.
I'll stay back at the infirmary.
Okay. Well, for those leaving town, can I get stealth checks?
So as we're leaving, I'll just say, stay close, and I'll cast Pass Without a Trace
Nice.
as we
Nice.
blend
Perfect,
into
yeah.
the shadows.
Oh, good. I needed that. Oh, oh, I am not rolling good tonight, guys.
Oh, I'm actually good at stealth.
Oh,
Maybe Sloan stays back.
That's a 35. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
That's still a 25. We do a roll of
25,
five.
yeah.
Okay, so Auric, you're an elf. You kind of
you're
used to moving through forests, especially one from the Feywild. You're used to being like, I really don't want to be bothered by annoying pixies today, and you just sort of like manage to slip through. And even Leaf's just like, Auric, and it's like sees you like 30, 40 feet ahead. It's like, how the fuck? So picks up his pace a bit, and then there's Sloan just like marching straight down the like not the trail, but like the just through the forest. And
squelch, 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 squelch.
can I just get one more round of perception checks from everyone?
Everyone who's leaving, or everybody in general?
Just people leaving.
I'm doing one for my eyeball. Oh, it's bad anyway. Doesn't matter.
Oh,
We're so bad at this game. Why are we so
we're
bad?
bad.
Foundry just hates us today.
Like we've
Foundry.
never
So-
played before.
I think Auric's too far ahead, and I'm gonna take into account your obliviousness for this, just for this specific thing. I know you roll fairly well,
Okay.
but it's mostly that Sloane's gonna notice this for sure. As you move through, and remembering you're meant to be being quiet, but there's about I don't know, 10 to 20 birds, bats, things, just different flying creatures. Over the next few hundred feet, they're all just sitting in branches and just watching you intently as you pass by.
That's not normal bird behavior, right? I'll point it out to everybody else.
I'm not even sure if you can see everyone else.
He's raiding, okay?
Sloan's lost in the woods now.
Oh no,
Oh, this one.
that's right. Guys, what? Oh no.
You'll have a
back.
basic idea of where they are up ahead. But it's up to you if you want to yell out or just catch up with them and say it. But I think everyone's trying to be fairly quiet. I am curious if you're trying to be quiet and then there's Sloan just like marching heavily through the forest, are you going to try to steer a little clear of that like hulking noise monster?
I think I would stop and kind of just like step out of the bushes next to Sloan and just be like, little slower, little light on the feet, dodge, duck and weave.
I thought I was being quiet. No?
You could
No.
do better.
Okay.
I've seen better.
Okay. Sorry.
It's all right. And like looking up at the birds, having heard you just tell us that what's going on, I don't think it's making a big difference for them anyway. Seems like they've got our number.
Have your number now that you stop next to Sloan. Auric, you're kind of, because of your obliviousness, would you be like, oh, I should check that these people are still, especially since the leaf was like, follow me. Now you're off in the lead. would you just keep going until you see the warden?
Yeah.
You sort of get to the edge of this clearing, and you're about to step out, and you see that there's a mix of waystones and tall crystal, like has been carved pillars, with runic inscription on it in this like nice flowing elven script. Everything sort of glows this faint amethyst light, and standing in the middle is Garland, and he is talking to a figure. On top of every one of these pillars is a crow of a different, size, or there's another sort of bird. They're mostly corvid, but yeah, there's just they're all sitting there in this ring looking down. The older man that Garland's gone to meet is clad in purple robes. There is no moon in the night sky, but even over the rain, you can sort of smell a familiar poisonous stench clinging to the air. Garland sort of Narenvane? Sorry, Prince Narenvane. I sent out scouts, and I think I know Akron is definitely your best bet. Only a few guards, since they sent nearly all of them to Maldora. I asked everyone, but they're the ones that have responded fastest. I think that would be the best place for you to go next. And this very sort of tall elf looks down at him, cocks his head, and nods, and says, it just sort of like whispers something. You cannot hear it. And Naren, Garland just like shakes it. No, never. I promise, never. Everything just as you asked. Some people came to town. I'm sure you all know already, but I've tried to send them away. Everyone apparently is trying to find the beast, so they're all going to the Divination Pools, but they shouldn't bother you in Maldora if you go there. Roughly half of that second sentence, Leaf, you can show up, but Sloan, you want to make another stealth check just to see if you're going to squelch him up real loud?
Okay.
Yeah, as soon as he saw Leaf, like, Auric would hold up a hand and then look back to see what the result of this roll is.
Yeah.
Much better.
So you sort of, now come in a bit quieter.
Can you? What does this Prince character look like? I can't hear anything going on, but I can see everything up close. So.
Oh, you've got the Arcanine. So he is a You weren't there. Never mind. Leaf will notice something. You just see a tall moon elf. He's definitely wearing the sort of insignia that you've been told about for this Cult of the Dragon, that you've learned about in the past. He has a sort of gauntlet that covers 3 fingers in his golden claw, and it goes up his arm. He seems to hold himself with some more natural grace than any normal elf. He has that sort of air of a fighter or warrior about him, but you can also just, while you're looking at him, the little meteor hammer next to you thrums for a second. It starts almost like a heartbeat. Just... This is fairly familiar to you.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Nova, what was the name again? Neron
Vane.
Neron Vane. Cool. Thank you.
How do you spell that? I'm sorry.
Neron.
Okay.
Vane.
One letter
Thank
off.
you.
Leaf. Make a history check. See if you remember something here. Either
Sorry,
that or an
history?
insight check. Go insight. I'll go insight. Insight feels better.
And
Not
Naren
for
Vane
me.
is physically there, right? He's not like talking to.
He's physically
recorder. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh god.
that's a 5.
Insight's wisdom based, isn't it?
Yes.
There's something that you recognize about this man, but you cannot recall what it is.
Is he at the meeting?
Who knows, Kieran? Who knows?
The YouTube VOD does.
So
When we get to the
Nervain.
divination pools, we can watch the VODs and
yeah.
Nervain sits there and just nods and says something again. And one of the crows from a pillar flies over and lands on Garland's shoulder and caws loudly, and he sort of like shudders away from it. Nervain holds a hand up and circles it, and you start hearing the sound of massive wing beats coming this way. What would you all like to do?
Eyeball go
Right.
up.
And the rest of you?
Hide.
just get really low.
Yeah, I imagine we'd hide as best we can.
Landing in the center of this druid grove, a gargantuan dragon, swollen with muscle, like obscenely so, far bigger than the stories you would have heard of a dragon in the past. What you expect to be a sleek, sort of majestic creature looks more like a bull with scales, wings, and teeth. When it hits the ground, trees nearby shake. All the birds take off, and a bit of dust is kicked up. And sort of hits the ground. It looks around for a second, and then just looks in your direction. I don't think that's going to help, Sloan. What would you guys like to do?
It's looking at us.
Hiding.
That's a good perception check.
Looking in your direction, yes.
I'm going to sort of hold on to Auric and Sloane's clothes and just get ready to dart.
Okay. It's just as it looks in your direction and starts moving slowly, and then you see Nervain hold up a hand. It looks back to you. Sort of makes this motion, and you realize all the birds have landed around you and are looking down at you. It stands up tall and breathes in very deeply, and you can see this vaporous green just like sucking into its mouth, and its chest inflates, this like glowing strip down its chest. You still wish to stay there?
Nope.
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 Run.
Nope.
Run.
Nope. Run. Run.
Are we
Dive out of the way. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys just
Yeah, I'll
fucking
do that.
bolt. Make some dexterity saves to see if you outrun the incoming poison breath.
Saving throw?
Yes, it is. Let me go look up the stats I have for this creature.
Can I use one of my things for a reroll?
I'm going to be bursting out of the house or running across the village in their direction, like top speed.
And I think you were gifted a reroll by the chat.
Yeah. Okay, so let me just double check this because I'm pretty sure this is going to hurt. And just need some hold music playing for chat right now.
Hate this. Oh, I hate that I I can't be there to help you.
This is why you always take the magic eyeball to spy on people. It
No,
never
no.
goes
Nothing with
bad,
your
and only
eyeball.
Nia gets hurt.
I want to.
Okay.
You know, I'm gonna end up getting kidnapped because you guys left me alone again.
So,
I'd like to cast magic.
okay. Right. Let me double check this. Your rolls
That's
are...
all of it.
So,
I would
Sloan, would you like to... Did you do your reroll?
I did.
Okay.
Got a 15.
Breath comes out.
want
If anyone wants to
temporal
use their
shut myself.
rerolls... What was that?
I want a temporal shunt myself.
Wait, is that something you can do?
It's any target, right? So technically, I guess.
Oh my god.
We've
Is
done,
it
I've
any
done it once
target, or-
before. I did it in the pre-campaign,
Oh, you did?
but I know
Okay.
that.
Oh, yeah,
So-
you did that
World.
against the burning, didn't you?
Does anyone want to use their hero point or anything to reroll this? I'll give you the chance now before we start calculating some numbers.
I'll add my D4.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. You
24?
see, Leaf is just
Wait.
legging it fast as you can.
Because we're not
Um,
together. We're kind of running at our own paces, right?
Yeah, as fast as each individual can. Now, Sloane's a little faster, so her DC is a little lower.
Oh, good.
Oh, I'm mad fast.
I don't suppose
Yeah,
I
isn't
can
it back
give
speed of
my.
Movement, baby.
I don't suppose I can give one of my boosters
Nope.
to Sloan or
So-
Auric. Damn it.
Sloane, Auric, do you wish to use any sort of reroll, or are you happy with what you got?
I'll add my D4.
I don't have a reroll, so
You bring it here,
I rolled
yes.
really low, so I'm just bamfing myself out of existence. I can't do anything
You
else.
have a D4 on you. Auric.
Yeah, you're
D4
the-
is not going to make my 5 pass.
I'm trying, okay? I don't want you to die.
Well, I was going
Okay.
to do something else, but it would definitely alert the world.
The
Pretty sure they
Poison
already
Breath
know.
rolls out. Sloane's nicked by a little bit of it. Make a Constitution save, please.
Oh,
You can take a
Okay.
quarter damage to what's rolled, so it's not that bad for you.
okay.
Awesome.
Did you say save? Con save?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Auric, I'm gonna make you, because technically this is to see how fast you were, and you rolled really badly. So you're going to temporal shunt. But you're probably I'm gonna effectively make that as you've auto passed your con save when you get hit by it, so you're gonna take half damage because you've been like,
makes
oh
sense.
shit, as it's like washed over you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And that's probably the last thing you guys hear. His nice, calm, posh sort of accent being like, oh shit. So you're just like,
Oh, shit.
all right. Let me double check. Cool. Alrighty, folks. Here we go.
Time to die.
You can't die. We don't have a diamond to bring.
100.
You can't die because I don't think we're going to be able to convince Saros to resurrect you.
I was going to
I'm out of
cast Wall of
diamonds.
Force, but that would have made the world end.
All right.
us.
86 points of damage.
I got 10 HP left.
Half of that is on Auric. 43 to Auric.
Oh,
because
thank
you
God. That
Auto
reminded me.
pass the con save.
Oh.
And you can make you failed your con save there, Sloan, so you take a quarter of that. So it goes down to 21 damage to you.
Okay.
Shit.
Sure, that's
No,
nothing.
but-
We can fight this dragon.
No.
Yeah.
So just
This is where I
This-
find out all my friends died.
all the birds nearby drop dead. Gladstone 48 drop dead.
Oh, he's
76.
He's in his 76, yes, and I didn't summon him. He's in his pocket dimension.
You
I should have if I was smart.
I had him just around, or was I wrong with that?
Oh yeah, I did, but when I'm not using him, he's just in his pocket dimension.
All right. Sorry, you hadn't specified.
I
but
should have
assumed
used
you
him.
just-
If I was smart, I would have used him right here.
I
but
assumed you were
didn't.
just around all the time.
You know,
Okay.
I thought to remind you, and I just didn't.
All the birds.
Auric
dead.
only thinks of him as an experiment. So
All the leaves on the trees start falling. The trees start like rotting and cracking. And the beast, as you sort of reappear, Auric,
yeah, God.
Garland's gone. and retreating into the sky is Nerenvain on the back of the dragon.
Yeah, he's the one who was riding that thing earlier.
This thing is about. Let me just think about it because I have the model. It's about 30 to 40 feet tall
Nice.
and maybe twice as long. And it's broader than it is tall.
Okay. And it's green, right? It's green dragon?
It is very green, yes.
Just double checking.
The eye can only move 30 feet around, but I'd like it to follow that dragon for as much of this hour I have left.
Okay. You'll probably lose it in the rain after about 3 rounds. Because of the speed the dragon can move. Because it's 30 feet around, and this thing can dash and fly. So it's going to just out.
Yeah. Just so I can get a sense of like what direction it's going in.
At the moment, it is heading south.
Garland's completely gone, though.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
South. Oh, that town is dead.
Okay. So you will run as fast as you can. It takes you about 30 minutes to get back to town. Auric does not look good. You have just blood sort of like spilling from your mouth. Did someone mean to bring that card up?
I didn't do anything.
Oh, no.
I didn't know.
No? Okay. Cool. Right. So. Auric gets back to town, blood spilling from his mouth. You're all gathered around.
You need to find Saros.
Because he would have met you halfway there, right? Because were you running?
I was running like full speed in that direction, yeah. Assuming that I was going to find all their bodies devoured by a dragon.
Yeah.
Saros, can you help?
Yes.
I'm quite... Yes, please.
You're not fine.
This is why we try to be sneaky about doing these things. Come here. And yes,
I've been sneaky in my entire life.
I'm going to, put my hand on your chest as you feel this moonlight energy kind of enter your chest, and then I hopefully like push out the poison kind of from your lungs, probably like squeezing around your lungs and grasping at it.
Yeah, that's pretty much exactly the feeling. It feels like as he's like placed his hands on like your chest to the somatic component of this, it almost feels like spectral hands reach from his point through this like cold, horrible feeling in, wraps its hands around your lungs, and just squeezes and twists inside you.
No.
And you heal for... This is 2 spells,
A lot.
54.
Nice.
2 4th level cures.
Is that better?
Well, there is a dull pain left from the spell.
Well, better than poison in your lungs, I hope.
I can breathe more properly. That does bring me back to full. Thank you.
Saros, you just freaking booked it, so I don't know you went out.
No, I mean, if I saw you on the way, I would have yelled something, but...
No, I've been in the infirmary, so...
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Once Auric is kind of back to it, he would just say to Saros, because he couldn't hear anything, Maldorai, the dragon is attacking Maldorai next.
It was headed in that direction.
You think it's going now?
If they think that they've been found, a night attack is better than a more defended attack.
That town is unlikely to survive.
With that thought, we're going to take a short break, because we're almost at the halfway point. and you guys can decide after that where you want to go. So,
Okay.
Tech Veg, if you could take us a break, that would be great. Say bye, everyone. We'll be back in a moment.
See you in a few.
Hi, guys, and welcome back to Roll for Damage. We are playing the game The Scales Above. They just had a small encounter with the dragon, which mostly involved, oh god, a dragon, then running. They've just got back to town, and they're deciding on what they want to do next. So, guys, let's go with, as you're all sitting there around, and you notice that the person, what's his name? I can't remember now. The guy working at his house is just sort of sitting there watching you all, sort of, because from what I remember, you all ran back to town. You met Saris on the way. Did you all go into the infirmary, or are you kind of just like a group of people walking through town right now?
I think
We're just walking through town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alanar,
Okay.
by the way, is his name.
Alanar. So Alanar's just sitting there, and like he's like just taking a rest. He's got like a few pieces of wood, and he's just sitting there with like a little thing of soup. He's just like watching you walk past.
He didn't hear that? Didn't hear any of that?
That was miles away.
Oh, okay.
You traveled into the forest to this point and then came back.
Time of night is it?
Pardon?
I
Time
think,
of night is it?
Like midnight.
Okay.
I think I'd still be like being held up by Sloane, despite being healed. I'd still be.
Yeah. You can wait.
We should warn the other village, but if that is the mayor with them, I'm not sure who best to trust anymore.
That dragon is nearly there already. We won't be able to warn them.
The healers here are already overworked and overrun with bodies.
I didn't see Garland. I didn't see Garland after the dragon left.
Am I there
Might
at this
have
point, or
taken
am I
with them.
still in the infirmary?
Did anyone go get her?
I think we're on our way to get her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
As you're going to get her, you hear a whistle, and the man that was working in his house, he has poured a small like metal cup of soup and is bringing it over to you, Sloane, like sheltering it from the rain. It's like, thanks. He hands it across.
Thank you. This not necessary. I was happy to help. But thank you.
You just look sort of shy that you're being so like timid about it, especially since you're this person just like ripping with your hands like chunks of his house apart, and he was sitting there working with tools. Released like, and he just walks away.
I will immediately turn to Auric. You should drink some of this.
I'll smell it and then accept it. I'm just making a very brief decision if Auric likes soup or not.
It's like a
Listen, you just poisoned
mushroom and
yourself.
bone broth.
I've decided Auric likes soup. It's efficient.
Especially bone
so
broth,
what-
like Jesus.
You all make your way into the infirmary, and Nia's sitting there, probably fairly happy at getting some rest.
I think that she was probably staying up because she was worried that people didn't come back. You guys were gone for a long time. So as soon as she sees you, she kind of gets up quietly. She doesn't want to disturb anyone. What happened?
You have to speak a little louder there.
Oh, sorry. I forgot I had my mic pushed back for a break. I'm sorry, everyone. What happened? Are you okay? Oh my God, Auric.
I'm fine. I'm fine, Nia. We saw him. And as I start to say, I do want to kind of look around to see. I guess I mean, we're inside, so I wouldn't really see like any like crows. But paranoid, I'm just gonna look around for crows.
You see no crows, just a lot of sleeping, tired people.
Is the druid still in here as well?
Passed out in the corner, yes. Like, been working since sunup. Very, very tired.
We saw the dragon. And
Wait.
whatever cultist leader rides that entity, a Prince Narenvain is what Garland called him. And yes, Garland is working with the cultists. Oh, jeez, my table just moved.
Or was.
Where? Do you know where it's going? Maybe we can stop. Maybe we can stop it. Maybe we can.
It's too late, Nia.
It's there by now.
They will get vengeance. Don't worry.
We need to get to the Divination Pools then.
That's
I think
right.
we should rest first. But yes.
Were you discovered?
Yes.
Then no, we can't rest here. We have to move.
We won't get far in the night. If they already know where we are, they'll find us.
We can take watches, like we usually do.
Okay.
One thing I think we can take a bit of solace in is they needed to use this camp's scouts to look at other cities. So I don't think they're using the pools.
Yes.
Well then, we might be able to use the pools then. I don't know what level that's gonna need, but divination is the one magic I know how to use without messing things up.
And I'm afraid the more Narenvain destroys this continent, the more likely he will be able to use those pools.
Well,
So we leave
I don't
first
think we can.
tomorrow.
This is a good plan, Sloan. Let's rest up. We get to the pools. We can't save this town, but we can save the next one.
Okay. Who's taking first watch?
I'll
do
take
it.
first watch with someone. Me and Sloan?
Okay. Considering it's already midnight, if you guys want to leave at first light, or do you want to actually wait till like 8 o'clock and just do 2 4-hour watches?
Let's do 2 4-hour watches so everybody gets their full rest.
Because I already know that Auric's going to take one of those. If he takes that by himself, most of you guys get a decent night's sleep.
I'm going to be sleeping just because I'm out of spell slots from healing people all day.
So
I'm fine
you-
on spell slots, so.
Okay. So Nia and Sloan will take the first watch. They're not getting a full rest tonight, so they don't get anything back. And then Auric will take the other one by himself, so everyone else gets to get the spell slots back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will say during
Yes.
my watch, Nia is saying a prayer to Saranart for the people of Maldorai.
So first watch is Sloan and Nia.
Mhm.
You were about to say something, Sloan?
I just wanted to ask, can this like be considered a short rest? Can I use some hit die?
You can use it down a long rest. Remember, our campaign's a little different.
Okay.
I can also just heal you.
Have you got any
It's not,
slots left?
it's not that bad. Huh?
Well, I would heal the party before healing the wounded.
Okay.
So I have a couple like 5th level spells left.
I'm only 21 points down. It's not a big deal.
Well, if we're not in a rush, I can use Prayer of Healing and heal everybody at the same time.
Ooh.
There's 28
so-
points.
You are
Thanks.
back to full.
Yay.
So are you just going to spend pretty much the entire time praying, Nia? And
Yeah.
asking for guidance? Okay, so Sloan, do you just sit there quietly, or do you try to imitate? What are you going to do in this time?
I'll kind of listen for a little bit, and then I'll take out my notebook and I'll practice my S's.
Okay. Nothing really happens. People just turn in their sleep. So Druid wakes up at one point, casts a spell, goes back to sleep immediately. End of your shift, you wake up, Auric. Again, nothing really happens. You get to the end. At about an hour into your shift, Auric, you hear the crow in Garland's room fall. Who is that?
I can hear it calling from Garland's.
Yep.
Okay.
Sun rises. Still raining gently. You wake up the others, and you can stay for as long as you want or leave. What would you like to do?
Good morning.
Hey, very good.
As Auric is like
Been working on that.
politeness.
I have the most important question ever. Is the Kitterbee still with me? Is Honey still with me?
Yeah, it's just because it's raining. It's just very like lazy, flying in circles. When as you wake up and you sort of like disturb it, it just sort of flies slowly around the room.
I open my arms for it to come and get warm.
Yep, it'll fly down and just sort of like snuggle its head in.
Oh, yes.
Make an animal handling check, Nia.
Oh God, why wisdom?
Too bad. That's why.
Oh, God damn it! This is where it stings me. That's an 8.
Oh,
I'm really bad at animals.
It's sticking around, but it seems it's like you're not charming it. It's just like it's just there.
I mean, that's fine. So
What would you like to do, guys?
I would like to summon Gladstone 76 and send him towards Garland's home. And I'd like to particularly perch him somewhere where he can see inside of Garland's office area, or any kind of window. Wherever that crow seems to go in and out of, I'd like to try to have Gladstone go to. Since I heard it last night, it's probably pretty close by.
I mean, we were in Garland's house. I'm pretty sure you know which one it is.
No, it's mostly I want to know if I could just go if I have to leave the infirmary to see through Gladstone.
It was like up in a tree, wasn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
100 feet is the max, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you perch Gladstone out there, and he can see inside. You can see Garland moving around, and the crow's just sort of sitting in its perch. Nothing unusual happening.
Okay. And no conversations happening at this point between them?
Nope.
Okay. All right, I'll bring Gladstone back. And just say, well, Garland is back. He did not leave with the dragon. He is in his office with the crow that is still present. So
I noticed the prince. He flinched when the crow came near. If they do not belong to Garland, and they do not belong to the prince, where are these crows coming from?
I think there's someone else behind everything.
Talking about this in the infirmary.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. At this point, everyone's waking up.
Oh,
So I'm gonna make a perception check for you guys. Talking about this.
7.
Cough, cough, I'm injured. Doesn't pay attention. They just sort of, they're a bit too busy being almost dead to pay attention to your conversation too much. The druid kind of raises an eyebrow as he walks past, but that's about it.
perhaps we should.
Probably move.
Yes, I agree.
Before leaving, I do want to, now that druid is awake, just pull her aside for a moment and say, Meldorai is likely to have been hit by the dragon. Based on movements we regarded last night. I know you have your hands full here, but I suspect you may have survivors or refugees arrive soon.
Looks at the injured people, sighs. You speak Sylvan?
I do not.
Okay.
Auric does.
you hear, "Thank you," like this tired sort of weary resignation, as she sort of leaps towards the window and just into a bird and just flies towards Maldry.
So are we going, saddling up the horses and getting the fuck out of here?
Yes.
Get out.
We should behave as normal as we can. They may have seen us last night, but not certain if they saw exactly who was spying on them. Hopefully. Maybe if we act as normal.
They didn't come for us last night when he returned.
They might not think we're as much of a threat right now, which we might just need to take advantage of.
But they know at least that the three of us have seen Garland working with the prince.
Mm-hmm. Which is why we should leave.
A pretty thick cloud of dragon's breath.
That's true.
Might have thought that took care of us, but we should still leave quickly.
Agreed. Well, we're just a regular band of adventurers walking through the forest. Don't mind us just coming through here. Pardon me, step over a corpse.
Stop!
No.
Saddle the horses and head north. Not galloping, but just like heading out at a normal pace to get far enough out of town to pick it up a bit. It's not that far away. 15 miles, I think I said, to hit the Waystone. You notice?
Mm-hmm.
And turn off the road down a small sort of dirt path. And you start heading up this rise, and you can see that there is a small mountain, like barely classifies. And you just sort of, as you're rising, you start seeing the forest is getting thinner. And you kind of leave the thing, and it's just this endless sea of green behind you, with shimmering spots of, pinks and purples and oranges of these interesting tree colors. So,
I'd like to use Gladstone for his intended purpose and send him forward as I'm sitting in the back of the cart, just 100 feet ahead of the cart at all times.
Yep.
Just to. Since I know that they know we're coming here for the most part, I want to make sure that I'm keeping an eye out for any ambushes or signs of cultists or anything like that.
Yep, you send him out. You see nothing on the road. I imagine he's actually circling a little bit ahead as well to see off the road.
Yep.
He can't really see much. There's still forest around. It's just not quite as thick. Yeah. You get to a point and you see, as you're now out of the heavy forest, you see in the distance this temple-like structure perched about a third the way up the mountains, surrounded by forest, where this waterfall sort of cascades past it, feeding a river that flows off to the west. Probably going to take you an hour to get there, and you see that you sort of get to this point and someone's laid these dark marble, like, stones that have been smoothed out to create a path that heads up. So it's a bit easier going as well. It also means that there's no tracks here.
It's good.
As we're kind of riding, can I look in my bag to see if there's any creamy brulees in there?
There is. You haven't looked in it for a few days. There's actually 3.
I eat all 3 of them. Best day ever.
At least one good thing is happening. Oh, Sloan.
She goes into a rage.
So-
There's not enough.
The extra rages for the day.
It's the sugar rush. Oh,
Sugar rage.
sugar. Yes.
Oh, God.
Okay.
I did not share. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So you,
I would like to cast a spell coming in here.
Yep.
Which is Death Ward on myself.
Fair enough.
Sure, you're
I
gonna
need
start
you
hearing me
alive.
cast a lot now that I've realized that's a spell that I have and can use.
That's pretty useful.
We need you alive since you're the person who heals us.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, I mean, I got no diamonds, so if you go down, like you're still out of luck. But
Well, so at least you can keep me from like not death.
All right. So you guys get to the front of this temple-like structure. It has sort of white cream marble on the outer wall, shot through with streaks of red. Are you just going to walk straight inside?
Nia, you said that you might be able to take a look around if we got you close enough.
Yeah. How far into the structure can I see?
Pretty much. Straight in.
Straight in? Okay, well, as far as I can go, I want to cast clairvoyance and put a sensor as far as I can go, because I have to be able to see it if it's not a place that I've been before.
Yep, okay. You see the structure, which I will now activate on our little map. I have it set. Now, I have to just drag your tokens here, so just bear with me 1 second, because you won't be able to see anything. It's unfortunate for you.
So Sloan, we go in through the back, the windows, upper balconies.
Looking at it, by the way, there is only one entrance to the front.
Sloan's like, we usually just barge in and kill everyone.
Yes. It doesn't matter where we go in. We just kind of yell and start swinging.
Can you all see the map clearly?
I have to
Still
refresh
loading.
just a moment.
Okay, cool.
Yep, now I
But
can
yeah.
see it.
So,
Start swinging my hammer.
yeah, as you get there, there's just this. I will read the description I made. As you step into the structure, the sounds from outside fall away. All you can hear is the echoing bubble from the large pool in the center of the room. White marble floors with slightly darker walls decorate this cavernous space. There are a statue of 2 tall elven figures, one to the north and one to the south. A male elf, fairly short, with tied back brown hair approaches. He's also wearing brown robes, but has a very sort of welcoming face. Hello. Welcome. Many visitors this week. Are you here to use the pools and find your way?
I'm doing clairvoyance bullshit. Someone else is gonna have to talk.
Yeah, it's a clear straight shot from like the front door to the back. So like as soon as someone comes down the path, you can see you. There's no real
I'm just
check
trying to
here,
see
it's
if
just
there's anyone else around too.
not inside. Nope.
Okay.
Insight
Ooh,
check to see if this guy is trying to distract us into some kind of trap. Saros is on edge. He thinks we're walking into a trap right now. So
Yeah, I do not trust this guy.
Similarly, I have had
good.
Gladstone moving above.
Nice.
To see if there's any,
that'd be
like,
a 30.
cultists just like hiding behind this structure or in the woods or anything like that.
How far out do you want to look before you start? Like, and what are you just looking for? People or animals or what?
Yeah, I mean, I just would want, like, if we're approaching this and there's literally like trees all around us like this on the map, I would want to have Gladstone just like moving to and fro from branches, just keeping a general perimeter around us. I mean, just generally that's what I would have going towards this. Once we're in the actual like space, I'd probably just want him to like fly around the temple and just have a look around to see if there's any presence of anything, animals.
Okay.
Or that's animals, I mean people.
There's within 100 feet.
Mhm.
I think what it'd be. This close to a building, you might get some birds, but that's about it. Like, and because you've had sort of like a worry about it, I think Gladstone would be noticing them and marking them out. But they don't seem to be doing anything unnatural. They're just hopping about, standard bird stuff.
They're not just like coordinating and staring and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think coming out of seeing that I couldn't see anyone else, I think I'd come out of my little clairvoyancy trance and hop off the cart, and if the party will let me, approach the man that's approaching us.
Yes. And by the way, your insight.
Oh,
he doesn't
we are?
do anything untoward.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes, we just came to have a look. I specialize in divination, so I wanted to come see.
what are you looking for? Something in
I
particular?
lost.
Or
I was
just-
hoping that. Well, I was hoping that I'd be able to get some insight on where someone close to me is. They've gone missing, you see.
No, we can. What we can do here? Yes, come in. I'll explain how this works, and you'll have to perform the ritual. It only needs 4, though. Who doesn't? And you have to be of one mind. If you, as you kind of walk in, it's going to explain that. So, this needs each of you to stand on the runic symbol on the floor, and you'll have to be concentrating on the same thing. If you're not, you will have some bleed. Where what?
Do we all have to be divination casters?
No one has to be a
this?
divination caster. That's why the pools were made.
Okay.
If you all think of the same thing, you will see it. But if even one of you doesn't focus, you might get hit with sort of the memories and thoughts of what the other person wants. And it does take some time. It's a lot of concentration. It will wear you out significantly.
And you let anybody just use this?
That's why my ancestors made it. Most
You're
people
descended from
use
the
it
original 2?
From the original 6, yes. It's only me here now. I'm trying to recruit more.
You said there were others. You said that people have been visiting this a lot lately.
Yes, we had a group. There's a few of them actually. They were looking for something. I don't ask. That's not up to me. I don't need to know. It's their personal business. A lot of people come here to see, refresh fond memories of family, or to find someone that's lost. To maybe ask for guidance for their future.
Nia looks back at the party. Can you just give us a moment, please? We'll be there in a moment.
Sorry, are you talking to me or the party?
I'm talking to you. No, sorry. She just looked back and then looked back at him. I'm sorry.
It's like you looked at them and said it.
I'm so
just like-
sorry.
he's like-
I'm so sorry. That went better in my mind.
No worries. I'll be preparing. I have to do a few things anyway. When you're ready, just stand on the circles, and I will be with you.
Well, he's an idiot, but I think he's an honest one.
I gotta be
Devotees
honest,
to
this is
temples
throwing
like
me
this
for a
often are.
loop. I was absolutely sure that we were going to come here and that they would have sent us here because they wanted to kidnap people who specifically could use the pools, but anyone can use it, and this guy just lets anyone use it. So I mean, if
Is
the
this
Soul of
the
the
only
Dragon
one?
wanted,
This is the only one.
Why is it called pools then?
There's a pool right there.
Yes, but there's one. Why isn't there more than one? It's called Divination Pools. We had that lesson earlier.
I've taught you too much.
Nia's
So
just
you see,
like
culturally, language is malleable.
I don't know what that means.
Let's be in our next
Nia's
lesson.
Nia's just watching the pools. I'm not gonna lie. I really want to try and see if I can get a glimpse of where Aaron is, because that'll lead us right where we need to go. But I don't want to wear everyone out either.
Well, we made the journey here. We might as well use these pools. I
The
see
pools.
no sign of this.
Slow.
As I think that the rest of you can concur, I do not see any presence of cultists in this
I didn't
environment.
see anything either.
Other than that fellow, of course.
Does
His
not
own
mean they
cult.
are not here.
I think we might. Well, we'd have to be careful regardless, but I think they might have their hands full in Milderai.
Well, they could be waiting for us to use the pools. But that might just be paranoia.
If they've attacked Malderai already, then personally, I would like to know where that young prince has headed.
There's a good point as well.
We do all have to be concentrating on the same thing for this to work, and I think we only get one. But I don't want to dictate what we do. So if you think we should try and focus on where this person is, then I'm all for it.
I think that is what we have to do. We owe it to that town that we couldn't stop. We can't let that happen again.
Right. So I can go up, but who is coming with me? It requires, he said it requires a lot of concentration, so that's going to be important.
Well, I am not magical, so I think it should be the four of you, and I will watch, make sure nobody comes.
Okay.
Keep an eye on that entrance.
Yes, we'll approach.
Okay. So everyone but Sloane's approaching. I think you guys should be able to move your tokens. If you can I get you to please just move each one to one of the circles, and Sloane, place where you want to be in this area.
My map is fixed, by the way, Veg, don't worry.
Okay. Cool. Yes, exactly. And just facing the entrance there.
Arms crossed. Just like try it.
So,
Just like bouncer.
And just being upset that there's only one pool when there's called a pool.
the
I
priest
love Sloane
wades
so
into the
much.
center, and he's speaking very low sort of chant. And he gets a cup, and he fills it and passes it to Nia first. And then another. Saros, Auric. When you are ready, just drink from the cup. Think for a moment about what you want to see. Step forward, place one hand in the pool, and then maintain that concentration. It's very important.
Nia
This
will
will-
Can't wait for this to screw up.
This will tire you out substantially and can take some time to start. You'll feel yourself sort of drift from your body, and you feel like you're falling into the pool. Don't worry, it's more of your astral self. You'll see things. Just be okay.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Then drink.
Yes.
Is it safe before they all
It is
take?
safe. It is safe. So you all drink the water from this cup.
Yeah, Leaf hesitates and like looks at this guy's robe as he's standing in the water, and he's like looking over how clean it is, and he's like, "Ugh, God,
Very
you
clean.
couldn't have just taken the water out first and drinks it." I'm gonna be concentrating on where this guy's been.
Can I get you all to make Constitution saving throws, please? To maintain
I'm
the
good at
concentration of it.
those.
So, just before you think, oh God, poison. It's
Now, are
concentration.
these made to maintain concentration on a spell?
Yeah, are they?
Effectively, yes.
Oh,
Then
only
I-
when I take damage.
Doesn't whatchamacallit Warcaster give me advantage
Only when you take
Damn it.
damage. Yeah.
Well, I'll
that's what I
take
was
that
just looking at as
23.
well.
So
I'll
who
take that
hasn't
20.
rolled yet?
I haven't. Hold on.
No.
Oh god damn.
Oh,
No.
I can't stop
Okay.
thinking about killing mages.
All right. So Saros,
Where's the
you are
closest mage?
you're getting very tired. And after about, and you step forward, and you all place your hands in this pool. And as you're concentrating, yes, wisdom saving throws. I'm sorry to everyone who has low wisdom.
For God's sake.
Sorry, guys.
Especially Leaf at the start when I was like, no, you don't have to have a high wisdom if you don't want to. And he's like, yeah, cool, all right. Possibly feels duped by the DM.
Of course.
What do we got here?
Oh God.
So as you all sit there, and after maybe 5 to 10 minutes, is Nia leaving for a second? Yeah, no problem.
Brady's losing his mind and I don't know why. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine. Just I'll go down a different track for a moment. Sloan, since you're standing guard, you see them all sort of like start slumping gently. They're not falling, they're not unconscious, their eyes are still open, they're just kind of glazed over. And they are just sort of leaning gently on the rocks as they're kind of falling into this vision. The priest is making sure they're comfortable, so if they like look like they're not, he just like sort of just changes where their body lays. But you're meant to be looking outside, so can I get you to make a perception check? But
Sure.
because your face then showed a lot of worry, I'm going to ask you to do this at disadvantage.
Gladstone's on your shoulder, but he can't do anything.
Oh. What did you say? Perception?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, disadvantage. Yeah, it's not bad. That's not bad.
So, okay. So, as you all sit there and start to drift off, your mind falling into the pool, you sort of feel like a current swirling around your hand. And as you're about to sort of really, you start seeing this sort of shimmering vision start to flicker in front of your eyes, you hear the word fire. And Nia, I apologize for this.
Oh no. What are you doing?
We will now see what is going on. So, 1 second, everyone.
Oh, I hate this.
With the voice.
Why is it always me?
The voice said fire. What? Yeah. What voice? What voice is this? Do we know this voice?
You do not. You're all half unconscious at the moment, so it's a bit hard for you.
Fire.
Oh my god, how many fucking people are in here?
Oh dear.
Damn, we're blind. We're blind as hell.
What the hell?
How did I not see these?
What is this?
It'll all be revealed shortly.
Oh, I hate you,
Oh,
Nova.
It's
God.
a dream. We're fine. It's just like that boat again.
No.
Remember
I
when we
died
all
on
thought
that
the boat was a dream?
That was never a dream.
That was not a dream.
I burned my hero coin to get us out of that.
Well, I might be burning mine to get us out of this one. I wonder, can I carry all of you guys to Flying Dragon?
Okay, 1 second. As I just do this.
Oh.
I positioned myself well, exactly how I thought I should.
I'm
There
concerned
is
why my name got fucking said.
this one there. What was your name? said?
Never mind.
Hell.
Oh no, these are Hero Forge
Oh.
characters.
They've got
Yeah, and
faces.
Oh, it's Mythos. It's
What?
The Mythos crew. It's the Mythos
They
crew.
What?
probably have names.
What is this?
Ah.
And why?
Who is
What
this
are you
behind me?
I like how that helmet kind of has a mustache.
Oh, wait. Wait, is that?
Oh
Is
my
that-
god, these guys are the Fire Angels.
Wait,
Sorry.
wait, no. This
So,
one
so
dude is not
stop.
Yeah, we
All
need
right.
to.
Back on task. Nia,
Yes.
you are being hit by several attacks.
Me? Why?
Oh
So, what is your AC again?
16, that misses.
Cool. So, 1. That one hits. Oh god, that one hits.
no.
You take 9 points of damage from that.
Yeah.
There you go,
Like,
girl.
I don't
That
have a
was a
reaction,
crit.
do I?
No, you guys are all. This is effectively a surprise round.
God damn it.
Oh.
That also hits.
Oh, 2 crits
Oh.
back to back. Good job.
What am I seeing?
You
Me
see
getting turned into a
a
porcupine.
large orc materialize in front of you, and he's holding his fists up. And he just shakes his head slowly. He's not being aggressive. He's just prepared. Nia,
Mm-hmm. Ow.
these are not ordinary. Bolts hit you, impaling you. Each one is connected to a chain. One man is firing, and the other is holding the end of the chain. He grabs it with a python, slams it into the ground, nailing it to the floor. You are bound by these chains right now. 3
What
of you
the
one sail past. The man in plate is wearing a mask, and his muffled voice says, I am here for the girl, and don't you even think of turning. Those bolts impaling you will tear you apart.
Can I start going towards this guy who's threatening my friend?
I recognize
If-
that voice.
If you start moving, the orc
Uh-huh.
will take an attack of opportunity. You know there's a man, a large orc, sorry, standing right next to you.
Yeah, that's fine. My friend is more important. Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
try
All right.
something.
Stun.
Maybe actually, you know what? I'm going to, since Nia's right in front of me, I'll see that those chains are there, and my intention is to just like go forward and try and like rip them out of her.
Okay. Right. Now, it's been a little bit, so let me just double check what this orc does, because this will be fun if he does what I remember he does.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
So, he's
Aw.
going to make an attack at you.
Okay.
Where is it?
Oh wait, he knew I could turn too. Oh no, who is this?
All right. So, firstly, let me go and punch you. Hopefully, this hits. That's actually a. No,
What?
that hit you. It's not meant to be. It's not meant to be at near. It's meant to be at Sloan. But again,
Can I get 8 hit
a
points
28
back?
still hits you.
Yeah.
Yes. So, 28 hits you. And as he hits you, he's gonna hit you once. It's not too hard, but he's like, "Don't make me." He's trying to get you to stop. It was more like, it was not so much like a punch, it's more like he's trying to grab at you,
Yeah.
and it's just going to slow you from moving.
Okay. And like looking at him, like when he's just, fuck you, and I'm going to keep going towards Nia.
Okay. We'll roll initiative in just a second then.
Okay.
As this man in plate walks forward, and one of the wizards there's 2 wizards, they are twins, very thin, frail people. There is a comb that hangs between them. There's a chain going from around each of their waists, connecting to the same comb. They're holding up their hands, and this like shimmering light is surrounding both them and the man.
That tone.
One of them throws their hand out towards you, Sloan, to attempt to hold person.
Huh.
Nova,
You have, yes.
did I recognize that voice?
It sounds very similar to your father, but is muffled by the mask.
Excuse me?
Squeezums?
So,
She wasn't wrong when she said we were in danger for being with her.
Didn't think he'd show up in the campaign though.
can I make you a wisdom saving throw, please, Sloan?
Got it.
I hate my invisible
Damn
dad
it.
and his 2 wizard uncles.
Okay, so you sort of you get locked up very still.
Yep.
And
Yep.
the orc's like, it will be better if you just let this play out.
I don't want to.
Near Auric. As the masked man sort of starts walking around towards you.
I can't move, right? I'm completely restrained.
Yeah, you and hurt.
Yeah, no, I mean, I know I'm very hurt.
You were charged with theft, treason, and murder. In your absence, you were tried and found guilty.
What?
Your
What are you
punishment,
talking about?
I will take you for the breaking. Do you have
No,
anything you
what-
wish to say?
What are you talking about? I never,
You never what?
I never killed anyone.
Liar!
What are you talking about? Who?
You manipulated Uncle into giving you the power, and you ran.
I
You
don't
were
have...
meant to be our protector,
I don't...
holder of our heritage. You fled. You left us defenseless. Worse, you travel with the beast, and he looks towards home. You are lucky that I blame the disease and not the symptoms, you heathen bitch. And he's just quivering with rage.
Yeah, no.
Do I recognize him at all?
Not that you can remember right now, no. He looks back to you.
I don't...
How can you travel with them?
They're my friends!
Were you always in league?
What do you mean
Did
in
you
league?
send them?
Send them? I don't know what you're talking about. I've been on a boat for the last 5 years. I just met her.
You truly don't remember.
What are you talking about? You're not making any sense.
Let me inform you why you are being broken. And he removes his helm and drops it to the floor. Standing before you is your brother, Hexen. Marauders came down from the highest peaks. They ravaged our homes. Father is dead. Stav is dead.
No.
You, dear sister, are responsible.
No.
This is why every soul in Vectorung loathes you. That is nothing compared to how much I hate you. I will take what should have been mine all along. But you will not stay nestled safe with Aurus. I have other plans for you and your soul. No one does anything stupid. I take her. You can
How are
leave.
they gone? That doesn't make any sense, even without me. Father rid of the strongest army we had. How?
Make a wisdom save.
Can I
Because
try
I
and
think-
break out of this?
You can.
A save.
You can make 2 saves due this time.
2. Okay, I failed it already.
What do you need me to do, Nova?
I uber
You make
failed
2
it.
wisdom saves to try to break out of the effect here.
Okay.
And
There's one.
I'll let you do this first.
There's 2.
Okay. Let me just double check the DC of their spells because you might be out
15,
of luck.
15, 15, 15, 15, 15.
Probably not, to be honest.
Damn it.
No, you just failed.
Oh,
Just
no.
failed.
Okay, well,
He
I'm
walks up.
screaming.
And he grabs you by the face, and he grabs one of the bolts that's impaling you and twists it.
Oh god.
Leave her alone.
Yeah,
And he
she's crying
turns-
in pain.
You said, how are they dead? Why are they dead, right?
Yeah, my father ran the strongest army that Vectorung's ever known. So, how did?
He turns your head to look at Sloane. Your friend came down with the Marauders, broke in the relics. She was weak and she succumbed, and she slaughtered them all.
Were you still alive then? You were our strongest one. How are you still alive?
While she was trying to pull the blade impaling Stavro, I pushed her from the cliff's edge.
Can I
What?
insight this? Can I insight this?
You can if you wish. The rest of you are kind of definitely out of this, and now
11.
you've been hit. You can. Yeah, you have no idea. The spell that was doing this ritual you can you're free. You can move. I think because none of you said anything, I imagine you just staying there stunned. Since you said don't do anything stupid, and you are kind of surrounded.
Oh,
no, I just
I've been
thought we
waiting
were
to
gone.
do something stupid. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I thought
also
this was
Stupidity
actually
will
maybe a dream
ensue.
sequence.
Stupidity will
Go
ensue.
nuts. At any point, you could have been like, "I would like to do a thing," and I just stopped.
Oh, I
talking.
thought we were honestly was
yeah.
like we're still on the surprise.
as soon as
Big
Leaf
surprise,
can,
man.
he stands up and says, hello, sir, and a group of friends. We are all companions of Nia here, and I'm afraid that we can't take your request as we are known to do quite the stupid thing. And I'm gonna draw and shoot at one of the guys that's holding Nia.
All right, roll initiative. Nia, you feel the bones in your face start breaking as the snout of your dragon form starts pushing out. As you're losing control. You're doing your utmost to hold it back so that you don't tear yourself apart as you're impaled by these bolts.
Mhm.
But yes, okay. So let's do. Oh god, there's so many. I'm just gonna make this easy. Hopefully this works. Let's.
Oh God, I'm fucking shaking. Didn't expect to find out my fucking family was dead today. Cool.
Fine, we're gonna kill your brother too.
You know,
All right,
I never
guys.
got
You can
along well.
Whoa,
with
that's a lot.
Clicking the little thing at the top, little red die.
Oh, are we all rolling?
Oh, I like this.
Neat.
Yeah, we can.
Oh.
all-
Neat.
I'm gonna be honest. Go ahead and kill Hexen. He was always a douchebag anyway. Oh God.
All right. So Leaf is always friggin' first. All the dice on the screen. So if you wish to say that and draw and fire, go for it.
Okay. So are these like two closest to the front, like all them are holding her?
So every pair of sort of like guards, one is holding a crossbow that fired and has reloaded. The other one has hammered the chain and pike into the ground to stop it from moving.
All right, I'll shoot the one with the crossbow that's reloading.
And is Hexen in front of Nia right now? Should he be?
Yeah, I'll move him. They're all kind of over here. They've walked around. There. Those three don't seem to be apart at any point. So you're also woken up. Nia kind of snapped out of it very fast. You guys were foggy and kind of came to after like a round and a half, 2 rounds. But yes, Leaf, do your thing.
We need,
okay,
we need to
so-
hit begin combat. Apparently.
I will do that. There we go.
So
right.
I'm moving before they have acted. So I get advantage on my first attack. So I'm going to sharpshooter.
Deleted.
Yep. That's one guy he sort of gets hit and he's like, oh, and sort of slumps to the ground holding this crossbow bolt in his chest.
Then
the guy.
I'm going
Yep.
to quick reload and shoot the guy next to him.
Yep.
With my second attack. Which is not those things anymore.
Cool. 16 hits.
Oof.
And it's just a minor bit of damage. It's sort of like hits his armor and like just bounces off, and he just sort of turns towards you and starts roaring a sword since the chain's now in the ground.
Yeah, and then I'm going to, as a bonus action, just yell, Saros, get her free! And that's help for Saros.
Okay, Staros, you're up as soon as Soaring Leaf hits in turn.
Oh, sorry.
Suki.
Get it.
I'm assuming that when he said get her free, he intended to mean Sloane, who is held by that held person. And I'm going to charge the mage that casts that.
Yep.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to do Planar Warrior.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to hit him with the Boom Blade.
Cool. I'm going to open up all the things I need to know how all these characters work. Excellent. Much damage. So,
Oof.
all right. So he gets sort of hit. A lot of the damage seems to be absorbed by this like shimmering shield that's in front of him.
It's force damage, hey?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Cool. Oh, okay. So how much damage you do in total?
31.
Excellent. Okay.
Or if he moves. That's if he moves.
He is going to get. The shield is broken, but so like it's like you hit it and there's this bit of resistance and then it goes through, but most of the damage is absorbed by the shield. And then his brother next to him sort of swirls his hand and his own shield just sort of circles over them both again. These people are very well equipped to deal with you, it seems. They have many plans. Okay, is that your turn done?
Yeah, that's my turn done.
Okay.
Let me
Sloan.
end turn. Oh, there you go.
I hit it already. Sloan, you're up.
Thank you.
All right. I would like to bonus action rage.
Yep.
As I'm very unhappy. Can I make a case that I could use a strength saving throw to bust out of this here hold person? Because I'm super duper strong.
Do you want to use your hero coin to get advantage?
No. I'll try. I'll try by myself first. See what
Okay.
happens.
Make a wisdom save.
Damn it!
Look, I'll let you use a hero coin to say that succeeded because you're only adding 1 to it.
Okay.
Okay, so hero coin.
Cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you bust out of it and you can start moving.
Cool. Well, first, what do I want to do? I'm gonna deal with this orc guy first. So I will just turn around and just punch him, just straight punch him before I even take out my my Kopesh.
Going
on. Should I just roll my Kopesh?
Yeah, just do that, and we'll just take it the damage down a touch, obviously.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I don't think that's gonna hit.
Did you target him? No. No.
Oh,
it doesn't
no, I
hit.
didn't. Sorry.
So he sort of, as you throw the punch, he just grabs your hand, and he's going to be ready for his turn in a minute. Anything
Cool.
else you want to? You've got more attacks you can make. You want to make another one?
Yeah, I want to try that again. Come on. That's better.
That'll hit.
That'll hit.
And you do 1 + 4 + 2 damage for a total of 7. You
Okay.
hit him, and it's just like you hit him square in the face. As you draw your fist back, he's just staring at you, and you're like, "Oh, he's strong." Like you had your full weight behind that. You know how to throw a punch.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't phase him in the slightest.
Didn't. Okay. I will then use my movement, and I know that it's going to trigger the attack of opportunity, but I'm going to try and get towards Nia again.
Okay. As you so try move, and he's going to make an attack.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And moving to Nia, there's nothing else you kind of want to do. That was kind of it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. My character sheet is being a pain in the ass, so I'll have to deal with it in a second. I'll roll the attack in a moment. Who is up
Okay.
next? It is this guy. All right. So the people that have fired are just grabbing the chains and preparing. The ones that missed are going to move over here. Yep, cool. Here. I'm messing that up. To help the guy that's been injured. So they're all just sort of like grabbing the chain, holding Nia as tight as possible, except the one that drew the sword. Nia. Are you going to attempt to hold this back, or are you going to just lean into it and transform?
Does he still have me by the face?
He does.
I think she'd ask first, when did this happen? When did they die? How long have they been gone?
Do you really care? too busy running around with your giant king.
I care about the one brother that gave a damn about me.
2 years.
I let it go.
Okay. Right. You're going to take a bit of damage here.
That's okay, because I want to fucking frost breath in Hexen's face. I'm mad. I'm really mad. Okay.
29 points of damage to you.
That I'm still standing.
Cool. You're now thing. I'll let you do the frost breath in your turn, which will be now, I guess. And then you're going to lose control of your character.
That's fine. That's fine. I think that's justified. That is 13 D8 of damage coming towards him, and he needs to make a con save.
There's a lot of people you're gonna hit with that too.
I'm so sorry. Well, I'm pretty sure if I aim it right, I'm only hitting him and
pretty much no way you can't hit Saros, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Well, Saras, I'm sorry.
Right.
Oh, I'm not. You just pumped up my mace. As a reaction, I will cast Absorb Elements.
13.
Ooh.
Nice. Nice. Cool.
I'm
That's 47 points of damage.
bear with me. I'm having a small issue where
No.
the sheets won't open. I'm just going to refresh the Foundry. So just a
It's all
second.
good. I need to.
It straight won't let me just use anything, so I have to usually add mental math at all, but I can't even see their numbers. It makes it really difficult.
It's fine. I need to comprehend the fact that my good brother is dead.
There we
Cool.
go. So it's Constitution save?
Yep, and the DC is 16, I think. Unless my proficiency went up, then it's 17. Then he only takes half that. He made it anyway.
He made it. So of your 47 damage, he's taking 24.
Mm-hmm. I need to make a con save now.
7.
Yep.
Is it Constitution for half of that?
Yep. And then we'll have the Meiji boys, who are probably going to get real hurt.
I will just take half from my.
Yeah,
Absorb
I
Elements.
have a level of exhaustion now,
24.
Nova, just so you know.
It's all good. Okay, so the mages take the full whack of damage. They sort of sit there and their shield like just shatters and pops. And they sort of like, one of them just goes their knees on the ground. He got real hurt.
Mhm.
If that's the end of your turn,
Yeah, that's all I can do. I will
I'll
say
have to roll
she
for the
is
veterans one.
roaring in fury at this
of
point.
course. Who would be next? That guy is just holding chains, so it goes to Hexen's turn. I will adjust all the health in just a second. As you begin to transform, and I will put down the token because I know you love your token.
I love
you.
my big token.
A big scary dragon.
I like being a big drago. It's pretty fun.
Get rid of this one. Put down this. Yeah. Okay.
It's a big scary dragon.
That big scary dragon only has like no hit points left. So
Hexen's going to turn to you, Saros. Why could you not just leave us to follow the law? And he's going to attack you with his weapon. There we go. One attack. He is a fighter, so there should be several attacks. What's your AC, buddy?
19.
Yes, first one misses.
On the second one, I'm going to use my reaction to use cutting words, which I'll roll, which has me roll a bardic inspiration die and subtract that from their roll.
To hit, yep. So what do you want to yell out?
Oh God, I always thought of this as Dunamancy.
Okay then.
Time.
Time. Let me roll the D8.
Because this is from your time as a bard, not your wizard.
Yeah, I get
stuff.
it is,
So
yeah, I guess you would just yell. Auric's insults are not that good. They're just like You miscalculate the quadrants between this timeline and the next timeline in which you failed.
It's just dumb enough to throw him off.
Just looks over and he's like, what? Okay, so was that the damage or the attack roll that gets brought down?
The roll, that reduces it from the roll.
Yes, but the damage roll or the attack roll? Attack roll, cool.
The attack roll, sorry, yeah, the attack roll.
Yeah, so that most likely wouldn't hit you. So you can get your 11 hit points back.
I have done so.
And because, again, fighter, third attack is coming through. And you take 10 points of damage. Right. So he sits there and he slashes at you twice, just trying to force you back. It's like, get her out of here. All right. Who is next? Oh, God, Auric. This could end really badly for everyone. Hey, Auric, come on.
It can't be worse than it already is now.
Really bad,
Without
you
us all
say?
being dead.
All right, let me... How big can this get? Oh, wow, bigger than I thought. Actually, let me double check that, because it's radius versus... I'm going to cast Gravity Sinkhole, which is a 20-foot radius. So that can get... I'll be able to get the 2 mages and the one of the veterans down below.
Spicy.
It won't let me target all of them with the radius for some reason.
Yeah, it's
So
just how it works.
Yeah, I'll just target Hexen then and just roll it.
Which rolling this against this one?
I'm going to roll this at 7th level.
Okay.
Ooh.
7th level?
Fuck them up, Auric. Yes.
So that is...
Holy shit. That was a crit. Fuck.
well, crit.
That was
for his-
for-
Oh,
that
that
was
was
for his
him
buff.
critting. God damn
That's the
it.
bad crit.
Yeah, it's
Why
a
does that say...
saving DC, and
Ignore
they
it.
take half if they succeed. If they fail, they get sucked into the center of it and are pulled away, which I'm hoping those mages, that one mage does, so Saros can get an attack of opportunity.
Sorry, can you read Gravity Sinkhole out for me?
Redo it.
Yeah, please do.
Okay. Oh, I have to. It won't let me do it until I refresh
Okay.
the spell slot.
Okay, no problem.
Oh, he said
Uh,
read it, I think.
Yeah. Just read it out. If you could read the description.
Oh,
of the spell.
sorry. I thought you said redo the roll. Okay, yeah. A
No.
20-foot radius sphere of crushing force forms at one point you can see within range and tugs at the creatures there. I guess you could argue this might catch Nia's dragon in it too. Each creature in the sphere must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 5d10 plus the up level force damage and is pulled in a straight line towards the center of the sphere, ending in an unoccupied space as close to the center as possible, even if the space is in the air. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't pulled. So,
Okay.
yeah, upcasting it
So-
was turned into 8d10 damage.
It looks like 8d. Holy shit. So for some reason, I only rolled for Nestle.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me when I made the
Excellent.
radius around them. I wouldn't
Okay,
target
so
all of them.
I will. What's the DC? Sorry,
18.
18. I will roll this now for the others, and I'm pretty sure they're going to have a bad day.
Nova, was that meant to be Hexen? I thought this
Yes,
was
it is.
dead.
Just ignore.
Okay.
So 8d10 equated to 33 points of damage,
Yes.
which has half of. Okay, it's not too bad, but yes, they're all. Pardon?
Don't forget the concentration checks to maintain those spells.
Yeah. They aren't casting anything right now, not concentrating on anything right now, so it's fine.
Yeah, ever since Sloan broke out of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, this. Ooh, he's not looking good. One of them gets sucked into the center, and the other gets pulled sort of like to the middle. Now, you said he gets sucked into something, or is it just they go to the middle and that's it?
They just get pulled towards the center into
Okay.
whatever unoccupied spaces that are there.
One of the chains, this is the bad bit, breaks off from you near, pulling the bolt out through you, and whipping into the center, which is going to collide with pretty much Hexen, the two mages, and the guy that was helping hold it down, because it would be through that area. So do you want to draw me a D10? D10 plus your int. Auric?
Sure.
Am I taking this damage too?
Yes.
Oh.
All right, so that is 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage to all of them, which kills one of the mages.
Oh shit.
And
Nice.
Good work.
the brother that is there with the blue shield up sort of just like no, and just like loses his shit and just like falls to his knees. The warrior that was at the back, so he gets tugged forward, he's like bit off balance, and the chain whips him, and he's doing his best to stand back to his feet. His sword is getting drawn to that point, and he's trying his best to stay in this fight.
Okay.
At the end of your turn, Auric?
Yes, it is.
Okay. All the other warriors are trying to pull Nia down. Can I get you to make a strength saving throw?
Okay. Does this have my updated strength on it, or?
I can do it.
Okay. I'll just do this. It'll be a. Where is my character sheet? Ah.
Do your strength saving throw, and then just add. What's your strength at the moment on your sheet?
On Tiny Nia, it's an 8, but I believe I get a +8 to it, so it goes up to 16.
Your strength is much higher. I think it's 24 actually. But
Oh shit.
You get +7 to your strength saving throw.
Okay. 17.
17. Okay, you managed to snap one of the things. There's only one holding you now, and as you're sort of moving, you're pulling that one dude off his feet as you're sort of bucking back and forth.
Oh, wild animal at this point.
Yeah. You'll take a little bit of damage from this, but not too much. That's pretty much all they're doing, is trying to hold you down, and apparently failing because you rolled fairly well.
How much damage am I taking?
You are taking D10 plus 5 damage. Roll.
Okay.
Points of damage.
14?
Yes. And,
I'm not looking good. I have 4 hit points left, Nova.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
No,
Okay,
this is not fine.
Sloan, where did you move to, by the way? Up towards where Nia was?
Yeah. Yeah, so I think I'll be next
There?
to, yeah, whoops, ignore that ping. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, so the orc is going to run up, and he is going to make an attack against you.
Okay, leave me alone.
He's just trying his very best to stop you from doing things. So
Reaction, temporal shunt.
Hell yeah.
he runs up, and he's like about to throw this punch, just gone.
Well, he does have to do a saving throw, so he can get a chance.
Okay, cool. That makes me happy.
Let me just target him real quick. Oh, I don't know if it'll let me outside of my turn.
14.
Oh, it will.
It
will. Yeah.
So I guess he's disappeared.
Yeah.
Bloop.
Yeah.
Yep, he's
So
disappeared until.
he's gone. Cool. There
I
is
love temporal shunt.
the dead brother,
He's experiencing his childhood over again.
and then there is the one left alive. And he sort of looks at you, all clustered in a group there, and he holds up a hand, and he casts Fireball
Of course he does.
at 7th level.
No. 7th level?
And he's
Yeah, I'm just
aiming-
gonna tell you.
But a temporal shunted that guy.
And he's aiming for pretty much right in the center of everyone there. So Nia, Sloan, Rakan, Saros, Hexen. He's going to get himself. And on top of that, this is not his school of magic, so he's rolling wild magic.
Yeah, Nova, I'm just gonna let you know now. It doesn't matter what I roll as a con save. I'm down. There's no way that does less than 4 damage.
If we're getting into
Let's
the
see what the
wild
wild
magic, it's
magic
time for
is.
Auric to really
Anything
shine.
could happen.
Once these fetters are unleashed, I'm gonna start casting
Well,
crazy stuff.
That's interesting. Okay, cool. He sits there and he's building it, and you see along his veins, they start glowing this like reddish light, and he opens his mouth to scream as fire bellows out of his mouth, and he explodes, and just pieces of him go everywhere.
Ew!
Centered on him, and it does an additional 1d10 plus its intelligence. So that's
Shit.
8d6 for 3rd level. An additional, what is it, 7th, right? So 4 more d6, yeah? So that's 12d6 plus d10 plus 5.
I absorbed the wrong element.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh,
Is that enough to just outright kill me?
maybe. Let's see how this goes. 12d6 plus a d10
Uh-oh.
plus. This is why you don't fuck with wild magic. It's centered on
Why
him.
I don't
so it
cast
won't-
half my spells.
Pretty sure you're the one doing it, Nova, not us.
Okay.
45 points of damage.
Oh, that's
That
not too
doesn't-
bad.
That doesn't
how many-
outright kill me.
They are still D6s.
Do we get a saving throw against this?
You will
Reflex?
get a dexterity saving throw. You will.
Oh, sorry, I've been playing the wrong game.
So that will be to everyone. Within 10
Oh, it
feet.
was almost a 20.
Your dice got in the way.
Sorry.
So
Yes, against the computer programmed randomized.
Nia takes
number.
half damage.
I'm still down, but cool.
On your
What
sheet
is that?
you are, on my sheet you're not. It's fine.
Oh. Is
Okay.
that what, 20? How much 20?
Nia's down, the dragon is
Four?
not.
Yeah.
Oh, Sarah's is looking rough.
So
I'm
Very
sorry
much
for
feeling?
hitting you with my breath weapon.
at the end of that, Nia's feral form technically counts as a dragon. So as a legendary action,
Ha!
she's going to make a wing attack. I need everyone to make a save.
Oh my god, don't make me kill people, Nova. Come on.
What kind of save?
Me and Leaf too?
Everyone within, I think it's 10 feet. I'm just opening the book. 10 feet of the dragon must succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Nia.
I'm bolted to the floor. What do you want from me?
Oh my god.
Less wing
Boundaries. Less swing attacks.
Okay, so you take
real dice.
13 damage and are knocked prone. Bludgeoning damage, by the way.
Please tell me Hexen also got knocked prone. The
I
prick.
will roll for him right now. Attribute. He has not got a good dex save.
Yeah. He still probably made it. Of
He
course.
rolled an 18. No, it's fine. He does get knocked prone as well.
Okay, good. Get him away from me.
Rokan as well. I might as well roll for him. Let's have a quick look. He also doesn't have a great dex save. Okay, everyone is knocked prone. Just everyone is knocked prone. Nia, you get to move half your speed up, and your dragon form cracks against the roof of the building, and you see the marble sort of like shatter outwards, and you can pretty much tell next turn she's going through that roof, and you might not want to be around when she does. So, back to the top.
There's somebody on the other side who is reloading a crossbow right now.
Yeah, he's there's that guy, and then there's the one that's tried to jump on the chain that's still attached to Nia, and he's now being like lifted along the thing. She's just too big and strong for one chain to hold down.
Okay, I want to run to the guy who is taking aim with a crossbow. So I'm gonna just use my feline agility, and it's this guy up here to the north side.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna run to him. Oh, no, I'm not. There we go. And I'm going to try to take that crossbow.
Oh, okay. Make
We did.
a athletics or acrobatics, I'll say, opposed to his, because you're kind of ninja quick, and it's more of a fast maneuver as opposed to like a brute force tearing out of his hands.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do an acrobatics.
And it'll be against his acro or athletics.
Ugh. Well, it's not bad.
Not bad.
19.
He's going to make an athletics. Right, you have the crossbow.
Okay. And I'm going to.
He's reloaded with another big chain, by the way. Extra large
Yeah,
with the chain on it.
That's what I was hoping. And with that, I'm going to bonus action disengage. How far did I just move? That was 50 feet. So I'm going to bonus action disengage and just move 10 feet away.
Yep.
Back towards the pool. Yeah. And that's my turn.
Okay. Right. So
Was I
Saras.
removed from the initiative order?
Yeah, you don't have control anymore. Saras, it's your turn.
Is Blue Mage dead? He exploded?
Yep, they're both dead. I'm gonna delete them. Now. Yeah. He's like not even there. He's just pieces. So.
Right. So Saros is just going to pick himself up off the floor and look down at this armored guy lying down on the floor behind him and just like full strength swing the hammer down towards his head.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
Doing the
please.
planar warrior booming blade, absorb elements with advantage, I guess, to hit because he's on the ground.
That is all correct, and he is gonna have a bad day.
And it's control click to do. Oh, that's disadvantage.
It's alright. So you got a 17 anyway. It's fine.
Okay. Plus an additional. Sorry.
Oof.
There's the
Ouch.
absorb elements. So 30, 43 force damage.
Nice.
Oh.
Yep. He's you like dent the center of his plate, as you hit him like square in the chest, and he just like glares up at you.
And you can see like Saros is like he's got a fair bit of blood on him right now, and he's breathing pretty heavy. But he's also gonna. I'm gonna provoke 2 attacks of opportunity if I do that. Actually, so I'm not gonna move.
That other guy's not there.
The
He's
boxer.
shunted. Boxer
Oh, the
shunted
boxer
until
is
the start
shunted.
of his next turn.
Yeah, he's been shunted.
All right, so I'm only gonna provide an attack of opportunity from Nia. Yeah, I'm gonna just do a little 5-step around here, just to put a little distance between me and the dragon.
Nia technically is 20 feet in the air, so I'll say you're out of. She's not focusing on you. She's trying to get out. She's hurt.
I appreciate that.
All right.
I don't want to kill
Yeah, I
Cyrus.
see your health. Sloan, you're up.
Okay, so Orc guy is not there because he's been temporally shunted. So this guy right here that I'm pinging, does he have a chain that's attached to Nia right now?
Yeah. There's a
Cool.
chain like he's like sort of like sitting on. He's the one getting dragged across the floor. Technically, he's actually kind of here.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to use half my movement to stand up. And I'm going to move there. And I'm going to recklessly attack him. And I don't think that didn't roll. So there's one. And okay, so we're going to go with the 28.
Yep. And that hits. So he takes 9 damage, and then you can roll again.
Mm-hmm.
For your second attack, I mean.
Mm-hmm. There we go. 26.
Yep, and you do 15 points of damage. So as you sort of raise the Kopesh up, the first one is like glances off your shoulder, he like sort of tries to move aside, and he tries to bring the chain in front of him to like sort of block you, and you bring the Kopesh down, you shatter the chain and just carve into his face, and he's just dead.
Dead. Cool. So I had half my movement. That was 30. So for 15, 20, 25, 30. Boom. I'm going to action surge and I'm going to
Nice.
try this guy.
He's very wounded on the floor, so he's not going to take much.
Okay.
Okay, he's dead.
Good
So you sort
to
of
know.
walk up and you just like swipe across and you just carve into his neck and chest, just opening up. He's dead. He was wearing mail armor and it just rings go everywhere.
Cool. I'm going to use my second wind as my bonus action.
Yep.
And that would be the end of my turn. Let me end it.
Okay. The soldiers like, Lord. He's like, she's going to escape.
Yeah, I fucking am. Fuck you.
They all start moving towards the exit. This one here. Oh no. He's gonna try to bolt. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. If you want to throw attack opportunity leaf, go nuts. They're holding a crossbow, so.
Do you mean Sloan?
Well, no, he passed between Sloan and Leaf. So he hasn't left Sloan's thing yet. So he's going to dash, though.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
So Sloan and Leaf can do it because he'll end up out there.
Can I shoot him? I don't think I can crossbow him with as a thing,
No,
so I don't think I can.
Okay. So Sloan sort of like hits him in the back. He stumbles a bit and keeps running. The next one, he's gonna have a bad day as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Oh, he's up and out.
You know, they're smart. They're very smart.
He's kind of they've run, and he gets to Hexen's turn. He's like, he sees you sort of like smashing against the roof with your shoulders, trying to get out of here. Rally up. We'll crack her as she leaves. And he's going to stand up. Half movement. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, he's going to take Booming Blade.
Yep.
I did too much damage to him on my attack. I accidentally rolled 4d8 instead of 4d6 for my absorb elements. So he should have only taken. He can gain 3 health.
He gains 3 health, then loses 14 health. So I'm just going to leave him where he is. And take 11. Cool. He's then going to sit there and he pulls out a potion, pops the lid.
Don't you dare. Don't you do that. Don't you dare.
Worst he does.
And you just watch it as he always bring a spare and shimmers and goes invisible.
Oh, fuck.
And he's gone.
God damn it.
Auric, you're up. You
I
cannot see
was
Hexen,
gonna-
by the way. He's disappeared.
He has disappeared. Okay.
He is still there though.
Yeah,
like in that
exactly.
Well,
square.
I can make him dash if you want, and then you wouldn't have any idea where he is.
Well,
Would you
I'll
be able
take
to
my
take the
attack of
potion?
opportunity then.
Do you need to see him to make an attack, or do you have to?
No,
I mean, didn't he
Disadvantage.
move
Disadvantage.
Sarah's?
Pardon?
Didn't he move by Sarah's when he took Booming
Well,
Blade?
it's
Yeah.
disadvantage.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
it's-
disadvantage on
As
attack.
long as he
fair
knows
enough.
he was there.
Kind of hear that first step, and you just swing at the area.
And I can never get this right if I can use I can cast a thing as a cantrip as an attack of opportunity.
The great thing
my
about Warcasters.
macro is messed up, so I'm just gonna roll a d20 here with disadvantage. Sorry.
That's all right.
Oh, it's a
Yeah,
critical
okay,
fail.
see
So
Oh,
No.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
I'm just going to do this because he's more or less gone now. All right. Auric, what you doing?
Yes.
Jeez, my hero point.
The opening to this temple is it's open doors, right? It's not like they're running through the door and it's closing behind them. I can
No,
see
it's like
out.
an archway that's always open.
Cool. Then I will cast in the middle square. Just put it up. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm gonna cast. Does that hit? Oh, jeez.
I'll hit both of them. Go for it.
Oh, wait, cool.
You want it
Yeah,
there?
I just missed that. Yeah, I'm gonna place it right there. I'm gonna do another gravity sinkhole.
Yep.
And this one I am going to partially hoping maybe Hexen is in there. And I'm going to cast that at 6th level.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can actually target these guys because it wouldn't let me before. Well, I'll at least get one of them.
That's right. Just roll it and we'll figure it out.
Yep. So that is
Wow.
18.
They are dead.
As I'll recall the black marble and cast it out there to see that
Yeah,
black
just sort of
hole form.
throws out and it opens, and you just watch as their bodies just like and crunch
Ah.
into. And as you pull it back, it's just like this little, like it squelches out the little chunk of flesh, flies back to your hand, and as you like have it fly in the air, it pulses once, and all the gore and viscera just steams off it.
Did I see anyone seemingly invisible maybe hit by that too?
No idea.
Okay.
Who knows?
Cool.
All right.
That's all I can do. Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay.
Yeah,
Next
my
up.
turn.
We have these guys decide. Oh no, we've made mistakes. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you did.
Right, and then they go on a dash. No. You're dead. You're not there anymore. You can go one square further.
You've gone off to better places, my friend. I hope.
Better. So next one. He's more or less. He was dead. Sloan done the murder. After him, we've got. Let's get back there. Yeah. He's gonna run past you, Saros, but you've already made your reaction.
I've already made my action, yeah.
To there, and they're all piled up in the door. So pretty much they're all gonna start moving that way. There. The orc pops back in, looks around, looks up, sees Nia, who I will get to what you've done in just a second, because you would be in this area. Lowers his hands and just shakes his head and turns to walk away. Doesn't make any sort of aggressive motions, doesn't try to run, is fairly calm with it.
As a reaction, I'll cast Chronal Shift to try to freeze him in place to keep him with us.
Sure.
Actually, sorry, no. Chronal Shift is not the right thing. That does not do that. I'm sorry. I was thinking of something else. I will, though, Temporal Shunt him again.
Okay. Make. I have to make a save, so I'll just do that.
Yep, 18.
Cool. He's going to use Indomitable to reroll.
Great.
God damn it. All right. So he sort of shunts away and disappears. Nia.
And I'll shout out, don't let him leave.
Nia, with a crash, shatters the roof, and the whole thing starts collapsing in a fairly large radius. What we got
Yes. I got my wish to blow up the pools. Pool.
Cool. Yes, thank you.
So, can I get dexterity saving throws to Leaf, Auric, everyone? Just everyone. Everyone makes dexterity.
Everyone, just everyone.
Me too.
Oh, what is this?
Oh no, that wasn't. Oh my god!
Dang.
Why couldn't you have given us those nat 20s earlier, Foundry?
Thank you.
Very
It's
nice.
just a game. It's okay.
Oh,
All right. Let's see how much.
holy
this goes.
shit. That was amazing.
Nope, I'm gonna make saves. Saving throw, normal.
Oh.
Oh.
Don't near you fuckers. Crit, you all need to die.
That guy's lucky he got temporal shunted out.
Yep.
I have
he's
someone
gonna-
question.
Doing really well.
Oh.
Really? What is this? Everyone's just doing really, really well.
Well, except for that guy.
Except that one dude. The only rock that falls from the ceiling
only
just hits him.
Okay. So, that is this last guy up against the wall is going to get hit by masonry. You're all lucky you passed this, as it is like solid chunks of marble are falling.
Ooh.
As he just becomes a puddle under a large portion of it. Successes on these saves meant you actually dodged it completely. No half damage, you jumped out the way.
Holy shit, you guys are ninjas.
Oh man.
The guys, they keep running. Are you going to chase them or just let them go? As they're all going to be dashing away.
We got our
I just want to stand in front of where that guy is waiting to like reappear.
Yeah, that's
Just like
I
arms
want to get over
crossed.
there too.
Okay. Nia bellows a roar and is flying off out of the roof over the forest. There is a...
Can't stop that.
Yeah, right.
Well, I mean,
There is a moment, the orc comes back
Actually,
and...
sorry. How far away does she get in like one turn?
How far does she get? As
Yeah.
a flying creature with 80
60
fly?
feet
80?
Oh god,
80
80?
feet fly, 160 feet, and after one of your turns, technically she can wing attack and move another 20, so 200 feet.
160 feet? All right, never mind. My spells have that range.
Yeah, that 160, 180 feet total. So yeah, very, very, very fast. So she moves, she's gone. You see the orc, and he just sits there quietly, staring at you all for a moment. Takes a deep breath, and as he sort of exhales, you hear. And this poisonous smell starts filling the air, and a shadow just passes over the top, facing after where Nia's gone. And we'll
Wait, what?
end the session right
No, hold on a minute.
Right now.
No,
Big dragon eat little dragon.
no, hold